know it ain't no LB, bitch. Play my shit. Yo, 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 you have just tuned in to Liquor Logic with your boy, Suave Stan.
And your boy Quis in the building, 973 stand up. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, we are here. And as you know, this is Liquor Logic. And so what we are drinking here today is Barcelo. Shout out to all my Dominicans.
Que lo que?
Yeah. Okay, so let's pour up one time. Quis,
Yes, sir.
episode 1. Let's do it.
Oh, yeah.
Here you go, my brother. Here you go.
Good looks, brother.
Got a little ASMR going on.
All right, let's get to it.
One shot for the people. Toast up, brother.
Yes, sir.
Damn. That was 2 shots for me.
It might have been 3 for me. No cap.
But so Quis,
What's up,
there's
man?
a lot of people here right now that are wondering why is it that we chose to start a podcast. There's a lot of people I see creating now. A lot of people started this podcast thing, and you know it's dope. But it's our time to show them why they need to tune in to the #1 show in the world, Liquor Logic. Talk to them.
All right, so first of all, I feel what separates us from anyone else is you have 2 best friends who have known each other since 6th grade. So literally, this is all going to be natural. It's not like we just became friends a couple years ago. It's pretty much my brother right here. This is my brother, and I'm his brother. So this is literally going to be natural, straight realness, 100% realness, straight raw, right to the point with everything, no sugarcoating. And we may not see eye to eye on everything. That's the other thing, too. What's the beauty of it? Me and him don't agree on every single thing. So you get to see both sides of different, aspects of things. So it's going to get nice and spicy in here. Believe that.
Yes, sir. It's gonna get real spicy in here, for real, for sure. So now we're just gonna slow it down. We are drinking some Dornfelder. You ever had that,
Yeah,
my boy?
Yes, sir, I have. A couple times.
It's gonna get you right. It's gonna be 100% realness on this show. So that means anybody that step on here, any guest, just know that you cannot bullshit our fans. You
No,
cannot.
sir.
But so real quick, we just gonna do a little personal introductions. Let you guys know who we are. As most of y'all know, my name is Stan, the man. Talk so much, I don't give a damn.
I like
So I went to school at Southern Connecticut State University, graduated with an exercise science degree, bachelor's, and now I just work at a nearby hospital. So shout out all my essential workers. I'm also part of the best frat in the world, Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, Rho Gamma Made. You see it. Shout out all the big noops out there. And, just like he said, it's been my best friend since like the 6th grade. So we out here to make change. We out here to really show y'all how when you put your mind to something, anything is possible.
I'm going to speak for myself. My name is Marquise. I go by Quis. For a lot of you non-Jersey people, I know I'm Jersey to half of y'all. I rep it proud. A little bit about myself. I also went to Southern Connecticut State University with my boy Stan, of course. Got blessed for him to be my roommate. Got my bachelor's degree in interdisciplinary studies in both exercise science and journalism. And my current occupation right now is currently I'm working at a physical therapy spot in a nearby town. Let's get to it.
This is a time that y'all all been waiting for. We told y'all why we doing this. We told y'all why we're creating this. We told you guys who we are and what we do on a day-to-day. Now, first and foremost, episode #1 is going to be about this time that we in right now. Mental Health Awareness Month. So we are talking about COVID-19 and we are talking about quarantine. Let's do it.
All right, let's get to it.
So first thing first, a lot of people going crazy right now. You know, the coronavirus thing going, and man, it's a tough time for a lot of people.
Facts, it is, man. People stressing, relationships are ending,
Sheesh.
people suffering from depression, committing suicide. It's crazy, man.
Well, on this side, it's lit. I'm gonna talk to you from the lit side.
I know, man.
There's people out here getting to it. People out here being creative. Let's talk on the positive side.
Yeah, let's do
You know,
that.
there's a lot of negativities. We're going to touch base on those. But more importantly, what we trying to do is show the people that you could turn any situation into a good situation.
That's a fact.
So, Quis, I know the people just want to know, how do we feel in terms of COVID-19? Is there anything that we could have, not anything that we could have as individuals, but anything that we could have done as a country in order to slow down the rapid growth of this disease? What you think?
It's a little tough, but there were some awareness with upper authority that knew about Rona before a lot of us, everyday civilians, got to know about it. I feel they should have started cracking down on the whole lockdowns a little sooner, just to play it safe. But like always, America always thinks we can't get touched, we're untouchable, invincible. While other countries are already going through it, we should have gotten a hint like, oh shit, we need to do something. And we should have started kind of closing down America temporarily. But we always think we're invincible, so it bit us in the ass, unfortunately. But like everything, we bounce back though.
Yeah, for sure we are. We definitely going to bounce back, just like you said. I definitely feel that they had knowledge of what was going down before it really hit us. They have us all looking as if we were blindsided by it. I mean, some people knew that this was happening over in China back in about like December or, January, definitely. Correct me if I'm wrong. But like I said, we act like we got blindsided by it, and, the nation should have just taken better charge of what was going on. In my opinion, I'm no politician, but if it was me running this country, I'd have made sure that social distancing would have been implied and activated way sooner. Definitely February, the latest, late February, the latest. Right. And then we would be out of this whole quarantine situation probably about now.
Yeah, we're not too far off.
Exactly. So those are some things that I felt that the orange man could have done. But hey, we dealing with it now, and we just tackling the negative side of it, just so then we can get into the positives. Because this is what our show is all about. We are going to bring y'all to a positive side of things, shine light on every situation, and that we can learn and y'all can learn.
For sure.
But people are gonna quickly forget, man.
I think so too. Like, bro, look at already how soon and quickly people already discarding their gloves and masks. Like it ain't nothing, bro. I be having them in front of my house on my steps. Like, bro, at least put them in the garbage.
I know you be ready to fight.
Bro, you know I am. I be tight, man.
Yeah, but you're absolutely right. I mean, as soon as they open up the beaches, now I think that, to be quite honest, I'm about to get some of my conspiracy theorists right now. But I think that was strategic, dog. Like, they could not possibly have people trapped inside their house, Blanco America, and on 4th of July, and they just out here watching paint dry on their walls.
You never see it.
They were up in arms when the social distancing first started. Right. So just imagine, bro. They'd have been barbecuing your ass.
Facts. They almost treat that better than Christmas Day, bro. I'm telling you.
Hey, man, but let's move on from that. And let's look at, how is this quarantine affecting you?
How's it affecting me personally, or are we talking you as everybody?
Let's do both.
Do both? All right. As far as me, I hit it right where it hits home for a lot of people. My job had to close down, for about 6-7 weeks due to COVID, unfortunately. And because they weren't used to this type of situation, they didn't really handle it I feel the proper way of closing down. But so many companies and businesses didn't know what to do. They went into panic mode, I feel. So, you know, missed out on a lot of, checks. Need to run me my coin back.
There's a lot of people accepting unemployment right now.
That's a fact.
Yeah, so
I know that's been a process for a lot of people.
Definitely.
I know that stimulus came in too for a lot of people, including myself.
Oh, on my end, you never see it. So I definitely feel you. Jobs, I feel so bad for a lot of people who were working so hard and that got either laid off unexpectedly, obviously, and with mouths to feed and whatnot. Luckily for me and you, in our situations, we still live with our parents. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So definitely grateful for that aspect, because there's a lot of people, like I said, who have mouths to feed and now have no job and now just have to collect unemployment if they got it at all, or still waiting for it. I know there's a lot of people who are still waiting for it, unfortunately. Yeah. So that's kind of like the financial aspect that are hitting a lot of people, their pockets, so unaware, like did not expect this to happen.
For sure.
So, yeah, I feel bad for them. But
yeah, it's unfortunate.
In every crisis, there's always some benefit to be seen, some positive light to be seen out of every down situation, some sunlight to be shed on it. I have to show them the positives in it, the light that can be shed.
So for myself, a couple positives I found out of this was, for one, I got to really have more me time and self-reflect on, things, because not for nothing, 2020 already didn't start off on the right foot for me. So, as, a couple of us already know. So, it was really nice to finally have some me time to really self-reflect on things that I can work on individually, things that weren't in my control that I shouldn't beat myself up about. I think a cool thing for myself that I learned was I got into reading more, The Help of You. Shout out to Rich Dad, Poor Dad. It's a good book.
Hey, knowledge is power.
Check it out. And I was never a big reader. It used to always put me to sleep. It used to bore the life out of me. And I'm not saying I read every day during this whole quarantine time, but every few days I would read. And whether it's a few pages or I read a whole chapter, it's an improvement from where I was at before. And it definitely gave me a peace of mind. It's a lot of knowledge in these books, so don't sleep on books. And that's saying a lot from someone like me. I think another cool thing was when everyone started doing the push-up challenges on social media. I know I was heavily involved in all that. And it was very insightful and fun because not only did it keep me somewhat motivated after having the gyms closing down, because that was definitely painful, and I'll be glad when they open back up. But it was pretty cool seeing the insight I would get back from people when I would even post my own workouts up on my story and see people like, Quis, you should really start posting these more often and do it on a daily basis. And they used to screenshot, like, is it okay if I screenshot it and take this and use it? I said, absolutely, use it. 'Cause I know a lot of times for people working out, it's their sanctuary, it's their safe haven, their escape, their peace of mind. So I know it is for me. So by all means, I appreciate the people that reached out to me and was giving positive feedback on that. And the last big thing for me was through all this was family time, because with my work schedule, when life was normal, I had no time to really hang out with fam, or let alone, significant other or my boys consistently. It would eat away so much of my day. So I got to enjoy a lot of quality family time through all this, and I definitely appreciated it. I know some people can't stand their fam, but I love my fam, so I definitely enjoyed it, man, for sure.
Yeah, man, that's powerful stuff. I mean, with me, I feel like, to be quite honest, 2020 for me personally has probably been one of my best years. Started off out the gate being able to open up a different mindset, different frame of mind. And now I see that this time, having this quarantine happen, that we really need this time in order to build ourselves and grow ourselves mentally. And it's a lot of people who, obviously I understand the circumstances But I realized that some people aren't taking advantage.
Yeah.
You know, just like you said, you talked about the family aspect, you know, and that's powerful stuff. This is the time where we can really sit down and watch a whole movie with our families, or, you know, I don't know if y'all into doing puzzles or something like that,
Yeah, yeah.
but you can do things like that. Really get connected with your family. For those who work their ass off all the time, workaholics, now it's your time to slow down,
Yeah.
relax. Even if you don't want to be surrounded by anybody, you just want that isolation just so that you can find that peace within your mind, this is the time to get it. Because when everything opens back up, and things are already opening up slowly. I know we're here in Jersey, so Governor Murphy had already started opening up beaches, and you know, a few non-essential businesses are slowly opening back up. So slowly but surely, things will start to get back to how it used to be in some ways, with businesses opening back up. But with that being said, the hectic lifestyle will go back to how it was again as well. So take advantage, please. So things that I've been doing, which I'm glad that my boy Quis, you know, talked about, was reading. Just like him, I was not a crazy reader, but I really started to sit down, read, and I've gained so much knowledge that I really just hope that a lot of people take the opportunity to do as well. Mental health is really a big issue, and I know a lot of I'm gonna speak for my people. You know, us African Americans, we really don't, you know, do things like meditate or, you know, do therapy and stuff like that. So having this time to ourselves now is a time to get your mind right. So then when we go back into the world, we are prepared. And you will see things like your success start to go up. You'll see things like you'll be able to tackle things in your life that you weren't able to do before because you took that time to grow yourself mentally.
For sure.
Yeah. And this is what I'm talking about. I talk a lot, but I don't give a damn.
It's all good. That's what we're here for. Now, I just hope, though, y'all take these cool, new, positive habits and don't let them just go to waste once things get back, kind of like Stan said, hectic, and back to some of the old lifestyle we had before. Carry this over into when things get back regular again somewhat, you know?
Absolutely, bro.
Don't change.
Absolutely, dog. So, yo, I remember you brought something up to me the other day,
What's that?
talking about being selfish.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, do you mind diving into that for the people, brother?
No, not at all. I don't mind at all. So, I was saying to Stan the other day, 2019, I made that year about everyone but myself. Because I love to take care of the people around me that I'm surrounded by. And I always tend to kind of put myself on the back burner, and I make myself last. I'm not a typical selfish person, but it kind of backfired on me to a degree over time, the way I look back at it now. And I was saying to Stan, I was like, quarantine also woke me up and helped me realize that, listen, you did so much and a lot last year that you never took the time out for yourself. And I think it sounds so cliche, but I think I really needed to make 2020 a year of me. I needed to become selfish because it drained me trying to support and help out everyone around me last year so much that I was putting myself on the back burner. I wasn't helping myself out. And I was just getting drained by it mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. So I need to tap back into myself. And I'm like, yo, I need to get on my shit, man. I need to help myself out because at the end of the day, you're all you got. And granted, you have family, you have your close friends, but at the end of the day, it's you, and it's your life, and it's your year. So I'm like, I need to make 2020 my year. So, yeah.
Damn, hold on. I gotta put the cup down. I gotta give my boy a clap real quick. I gotta give my boy a clap real quick. That was powerful stuff. I hope that you guys realize what we doing here on this platform, man. It is powerful stuff.
Yes,
and the
sir.
liquor bring it out of us.
Sure
That's what I'm talking about.
It's making me
Yo,
hot.
He just said that he had to tap into himself. He just said that he had to be selfish because being there for other people, putting his happiness aside just to see others happy, it is draining. And reason why that's powerful stuff, and reason why I wanted him to talk about that, is because we do that on a day-to-day. If you're really somebody who loves other people and love and care about the people that you're surrounded by, you will put yourself out on a limb for them. And it's great. It's all well and good. But doing that all the time is draining, just like he said.
And especially when it's not reciprocated back.
That's what I'm talking about. So this is the year for those who don't do it, and for those who, take a little, are thinking about themselves a lot. Not selfish in the sense that you just say, F everybody,
right.
Forget everybody. But it's not that. It's just shout out to HBO, Insecure, Issa, Self-Care Sundays. It's about that self-care. Y'all really got to take care of yourselves. And what better time to do it in the month of mental health awareness? And this is what we trying to show y'all. This is powerful stuff right here that we talking about. You're not getting this from no other show. I don't know how many times I got to say it, but I don't give a damn.
I hope y'all listening to him, man. He's speaking facts.
Yo, man. Yo, so let's see. I know the distractions. It's a lot of distractions out here that kind of keep us from building that, helping us build that mental growth, that interpersonal growth. But there's also some good stuff out there that we get to watch. And one big thing is The Last Dance, Michael Jordan.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, I did not get to see it, but I see it everywhere on social media, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. I'm seeing it everywhere. All my friends are talking about it. So I know a lot of people are going to chastise me for not watching this. They're going to be like, Stan, cut the mic and go sit down in front of the TV and watch Michael Jordan, The Last Dance, because you are missing out. Yeah, so man. From my boy, the sports analyst, Quis. Talk to him.
So I got to watch all the 10 episodes. It was pretty dope. I was watching with my pops. And he used to always be like, oh, Jordan's the GOAT. Don't ever bring that LeBron stuff around me. Because, in our aspect, in our views, in our eyes, we think Bron is the guy. Like, all respect to Kobe, but Bron is just a different animal, man. And I know I'm a big LeBron fan. I'll be first to admit it. After watching The Last Dance, it gave me a different insight and outlook on Jordan. Have a profound respect for him, not just as a player, but as a student of the game. How he really would take the time out to keep going back, working harder than the man next to him, whether it was on his team or against him. And he always had that competitor spirit in him, and I appreciated seeing that, and it brought me some insight on the aspect of we never got to grow up seeing Jordan play, because we weren't even thought about. So seeing how our parents marveled in his success as a player on the court, it made me sit back and have a different appreciation for him. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Listen to your parents; they ain't wrong. Jordan is the GOAT. Bron is the GOAT of our era, but overall, Jordan is definitely the GOAT. But I will say Bron is the all-around best player. I'll say that.
Hey man, yo, you see it. The Bulls, baby. Oh, you know that's my team.
Oh boy, yeah, you ain't watching none of it. When the last Bulls game you watched?
Look, man, it ain't about that. I'm just saying, I'm a Bulls fan by association.
Oh Lord, Heat Nation, by the way, stand up, you heard?
Hey, that's another one that I could have been a fan of. Reason why I say that is because, as some of y'all know or don't know, I am Haitian sensation. So that being said, I might not watch the Bulls play, but I am a diehard Bulls fan, because if you Haitian, you have no choice than to either be a Heat fan or a Bulls fan, and that's because they love Michael Jordan. Can I get an amen? He gonna try to do me like that.
Nah, man. Heat Nation out there. Ain't too late to join this side, though, man.
Yo.
Join the gang.
But NBA is canceled.
Temporarily, they saying they looking at trying to open them back up over
July,
at Disney
right?
in July. Yeah,
Yeah,
We'll see
okay.
what's up. I don't know if
Okay.
they're gonna do regular season and then go to playoffs and go straight into playoffs yet. I'm not
Right.
sure, but I don't know how you feel about that. Do you think they should bring it back, or you think they should just let the season just die off and just start fresh with a new one, starting 2020, 2021?
Man, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. I would say that they should bring it back.
Okay.
The thing is, though, the two powerhouses are basketball and football. So if they bring
sure.
it back, it's gonna really start to spill over into football season. And you know me, real talk, real talk. Now I'm a football fan.
Make that two of us. You already know the vibes.
So real talk. But like I said, then we're gonna be watching two great sports at the same time.
Yeah.
That would be crazy. It'd be so much stuff to watch on TV that that ass gonna just be in front of the TV
All day.
24/7. Like, it's gonna be no other choice.
Facts.
But to answer your question, do I think they should come back? I think they should, man. I feel like these ball players, they were so hungry. They were going for it, and then it kind of just got taken away from them. Like, that's their bread and butter. That's what they do.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So it really just got taken away from them. But the way that I see it coming back is players will play, but in terms of the fan participation, I don't know if they'll really be having people inside of the in the stadiums.
Yeah, I don't know
think
either.
so, to be quite honest with you. Just because we're still dealing with this, and if we let people out too fast, now this is my issue in terms of, opening up certain things. If we open up too fast, then we might see the numbers spike up and probably go even higher than they were before, unfortunately. Right. So it's got to be done gradually and at the right time. So I'm all for them opening up and starting the stores back up. I really do want to see my boy Bron get a ring.
Yeah,
I really want to see them bring it.
Too.
I really want to see them bring it back to the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? Especially for the boy Kobe, R.I.P. He really
nice,
instilled in everybody a way of thinking that really changed a lot of lives.
Yeah, that would be dope to see, man. And I don't care no one say either, too. Bron should arguably be MVP every year. My man's about to get MVP this year, too. So I would hate to see him not get it this year.
Oh, he will. He on a mission.
For sure. At 36, too?
Bron versus Tom.
I like the sound of that. that might be his documentary. That might be what are they going to call that?
Yo, we going to write it. We going to write it so we can get paid. You heard?
Hey, Maverick and Bron, get in touch with my agent. Me and Stan agent. We going to talk, all right?
And if y'all don't know, my agent is none other than Radio Raheem, my brother.
Shout out to Big Bro Ra.
That's right.
He's a good guy right there.
That is the executive producer of Liquor Logic. Y'all tuned in.
Yes, sir. Would be no Liquor Logic without him.
That's right. It wouldn't be a Liquor Logic without a lot of people, man. We really got it. Right now we're going to take the time to shout out a lot of people. So I'm just going to go in real quick. Shout out to my guy, Malik, Lil Dougie. Follow him on the gram. This guy is so dope in terms of what he creates.
Yeah, man.
This dude is a genius, and his craft cannot go unnoticed. He created the logo for what we are doing today.
It's clean, man.
Clean.
You keep doing what you're doing,
fire.
bro. Appreciate you.
Absolutely. That's part of Takeover.
Facts.
Back in the day.
Facts. They don't know about Takeover days at Southern, bro. Oh, man.
That's out the vault, bro. That's
man.
back in the day. That's part of
Facts.
Takeover family right there.
Facts.
That's family. Shout out to all my Takeover guys, man. Let's see. Shout out to all my guys that we was in the gym with, because they closed the gym out on us.
Facts.
You know. Shout out to them. I know they all grinding. Shout out First Form.
Word. Need that CTC,
Yeah.
Brian. You know what to do. Hit us up, man.
I need that. They need to pay me that advertisement.
Yeah, man. We need that discount. Shout out to our CT boys, man, for encouraging us to do this. The couple that, at least for myself, that I spoke to about it, and I'm sure Stan did too, individually, on doing this idea and this project, encouraging it. Shout out to our Jersey boys here, who said that they're all for it and should do it.
That's right.
And don't worry, we're going to have you on the show, man. I can't wait.
right.
The people are going to be ready, man.
That's
They
right.
may not be ready. It might be a little too
They
juicy,
might not
man.
be ready. We are going to bring on some people that are going to really open your minds. We're gonna bring on some people who will really show y'all a whole totally different way of thinking.
For sure.
You'll learn some things, and we're gonna learn some things, and we are going to make this show lit. It's already lit, but what's to come, y'all don't even know. It's gonna be crazy.
All I can say is stay tuned, y'all.
Stay
tuned.
Man, another shout out. Shout out to the fans. Shout out to, Quis Pops. He was sitting here planning with us, planning how the first episode should go.
Yeah.
Shout out to him. Shout out to Quis Moms. She done did so much for my family. Made an honor to my mother.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
powerful
dope,
stuff
man.
right there.
Dope,
So
yeah.
I'm telling y'all, what we doing, it goes a long way. Shout out to my little bro right here, D-Mac, Black Adam. My boy's a culinary student, ready to be the best chef in the world on the rise. So y'all better tune in. There's a lot of greatness happening right now.
Man. Lil Bro can cook. Don't sleep, man. Appreciate all the meals you made for us, man, and keep doing it, man. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
Don't let no one tell you anything otherwise, man.
That's right. He do it so I don't go hungry. Oh man, it's so much appreciation that we can give out on the show. But best believe, y'all tune in, y'all gonna see a lot more. Y'all gonna see a lot more stuff happening. What else are we going to hit? We talked about the sports. We talked about finance. We talked about positive ways to kind of, we talked about what we're doing positively.
Yeah.
Let's try to dive into what people can do in order to get them through the rest of this quarantine. Let's do it.
For starters, I see that parks are slowly opening back up. So for all my physically active people out there, get out to them parks, man. I know I ain't crazy about wearing the mask while running because I don't want to pass out or nothing. but yeah, man, go hit those tracks. Run on the trail. Go for a hike. Anything that's open like that, I say go for it. Can't go wrong with that. I know working out is a peace of mind for a lot of people, so I always will encourage that. Being a former athlete myself, I'm always going to encourage that. If you're an avid reader, continue reading like you've been doing. We got some drinkers out here too, man. That's why it's part of Liquor Logic. And you hear the bubbly in the background. Don't be drinking too much now. And don't worry, them hair salons and barbershops, they're going to open up soon. Because I know my ladies out there suffering too. I feel for y'all. Trust me, I do.
Shout out Suave Cuts.
My man's not bad with the clips, man. Check him out.
Shout out Suave Cuts. Yeah, you tackled some great points. What I have to say is, in terms of the way people can really do some positive things during this time to get them through this time is, if you're somebody that work your ass off all the time, if you're somebody that's still working during this time, essential workers, as soon as you get home, relax. Pop your feet up. Close your eyes. Put them little cucumbers on your eyes. And,
get
just
your little mask.
relax. Pour yourself a glass of Dorfelder wine. God damn. Pour yourself a glass of Dornfelder wine.
Can't go wrong.
You see, it's already creeping in.
I know. Picking up, man.
And but relax. Try to lower your level of stress because we will get through this. Best
sure.
believe. Another thing to do is really, if you're into, like he said, reading, grab a few good books, and read. Listen to audios if you're not doing anything, or if you're at work, or if you're just doing laundry or something. But pop in some audios and you just go in that path. For my gamers, hit up the games, hit up Call of Duty.
Yeah, hit that Warzone. I do be active with my boys too, so if you ever want to rock, you know where to find me. Hit me up. I'll get you a game attack.
Get it shaking.
I need those dubs, man.
And there's so many other ways to do it. And also, let's see, in-home workouts. Work out inside the crib, if that's what you like. But like he said, the parks are opening up. Hit it to the park, or take a ride, or if you have a bike, start pedaling again. That's it.
Yeah,
All
man.
you got to do is just put your mind to it. And hey, and if you're really, really bored, start a crossword puzzle.
Yeah,
I don't see,
why not?
things like that. You know what I'm saying? There's so many ways in order to turn this time that we're in into a positive. Let's not thinking about the negatives. Turn off the news sometimes. You don't want to watch that all the time. All they do is put out negativity.
Start brainwashing you.
You know, sit around people who are talking about great things in life that they're doing. Whether they might be starting up a new business or something like that, or have a new idea in order to start out a new business.
Shout out to my boy K Benji, by the way. Economic Earth.
Yes, absolutely.
Economic Earth, and shout out to my boy Stan too.
Hey,
you doing your thing too with Amway, man. Keep it up, man.
Yo,
Proud of y'all, man.
Appreciate you. Yo, start up those new businesses, you know. There's other ways to get it. Speaking of which, if this was not your mindset before, it should definitely be your mindset now. Definitely look to gain other forms of income.
Yeah, for sure.
Pull out a pen and pad right now. You need to generate yourself other forms of income, passive income, things of which you can do where you can deadass sleep and you're still making money.
For sure.
Build those assets right now, because you will see that you will make yourself what I like to call recession proof. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of people who just got laid off and now that's all they had was their bread and butter, their 9 to 5. Yeah. So if you sit there and you build on something great, like Quis just mentioned, I'm working on myself, on my own business. Our boy K Benji, shout out to him. He's working on his own business aside from his 9 to 5. And there's so many other people getting to it too. Build that mindset so then that way, even when you are working, or let's say you're on vacation, you are still making money.
Right.
Learn how to make your money work for you as opposed to you working for your money. Absolutely.
Sure. I agree 110 on that.
Woo! Like I said, y'all see where this show is going, man. This show went from 0 to 100 real quick.
Real quick. Real quick.
Oh, shit. Ah, man. Yo. Another shout out I forgot, man. This would not be possible without my stepdad, Ray, man. Shout out Ray. Shout out to all, DJ Wise guys.
Yeah,
They've been doing this for a long time. If it was not for him, we would not have this thing happen. Like, literally, we would not.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
This wouldn't be happening right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything he did for me, too.
He really helped us out a lot. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out. You got to pay homage to those who deserve. We doing something big, dog.
I know, man. Hey.
We doing something big. I hope the listeners peep what we doing, man. We going to be out here changing lives.
Hey, man. What my guy Jarvis Landry say, Juice?
Hey.
Said, I got a confession. Gotta bless him. So let's bless him.
Cause what? It's contagious.
It's contagious, bro. Man, stay tuned. It's only gonna get crazier. And better.
Oh man. So last message that we leave to the people. Talk to them, Keys.
Me and my crew love to say this all the time. You know, we call Suave de Mantequilla. You know, I know that's not the exact way to say it. It's Suave como Mantequilla. But, smooth like butter. That's in English for those who ain't Spanish. Listen, we always say this, man. Stay blessed, never stress, man. For real, that's what we live by. We've been living by that for the past decade that we all known each other. So continue to stay blessed, never stress. Because stressing ain't going to do nothing but create more harm than good for you. So, and we all going to be blessed. Y'all going to stay blessed with this liquor logic.
That's it. And we out. Water.